Hey, what's up, guys? So we're gonna go over a welcome email that I redesigned, um, including the copy. Rewrote all the copy and redid some of the design. It's a pretty short email, the one I redesigned, but I think they're necessary changes that we made. This is the original here. The brand is called Odyssey Activewear, and they're a small family-owned business that sells um, outdoor performance clothes, like for mountain biking, hiking, stuff like that. So yeah, first I'm going to start with their logo. See a lot of brands kind of make this mistake, and I don't really blame them. Um, you see here, this is a screenshot from my phone when I was using dark mode. This is how I first saw the email. So you can see how if you have no background on the logo, it can easily disappear into the background. Um, when you don't have a background on either the logo or the whole email. Um, so what you could do is just put a white box kind of around just the logo. So on not dark mode, you won't see the box, but when it pops up on dark mode, you'll have a little outline, so it's a lot more visible. Or you could just put a white. Um, it depends on that, or you use like a white box, like background, I suppose, behind the whole thing. Like put a whole box over the background, and that way, even if it is on dark mode, the email will still show white. Um, so next is our headline. Made the headline a little bit clearer and welcomed our new subscriber. Made it big and bold. Put it in the center of the screen. So you can see here in the first one, they say thank you for subscribing, which is good. You should always do that, either welcome or thank them in their welcome email. Um, because they're a new subscriber, and you know you want them to feel welcomed and happy. They invested their time to sign up for your brand. But I think the original was a little bit too small, so changed up the copy a little bit. Mentioned, you know, the community makes it nice and personal. People like to be a part of something. And then this is our first kind of call to action here. Oh, got messed up a little bit. Um, on the original, when opened on mobile, this is their first call to action, and you're not able to see that above the fold. Um, these boxes are their size 600 pixels, which is optimal for mobile viewing. So yeah, when I opened it on my phone, couldn't see this call to action. All I saw was cut off about right here. So we add in our incentive. You want to have your incentive like be the first thing they see in their first welcome email, which I should have mentioned. This is the first welcome email they sent me out of two. So yeah, claim your free gift. Use code blank at checkout. Have this be a link. They can click it right away. Um, I kind of like this. Could maybe make this like bigger in a way and make it a button instead, so it's more clickable. But we have the underline; it would be hyperlinked. So made the call to action a bit simpler compared to the original. They have this whole infographic, um, which you could have kept in. I think it maybe took away a bit too much from the email. It's pretty large, and the viewer gets to see this in the pop up. What I do like about it is that it shows, you can't see it on the screen, but it would show all the features of the product, their free incentive. I just thought it took up a little too much room. So we just had the words here, go into our hero image. Um, so I wanted to add in a picture of the founder. I don't know. I don't think this is actually the founder. It's just to represent what would go there. Picture of the founder. Um, Makes it nice and personal. It's like, I like it especially because, yes, two fingers up. It's like, the first welcome email. Hey, I'm the founder. Nice to meet you. Very personal. It feels like they're talking to a real person, which is, should always be the goal with your brand. You should be talking to your subscriber like kind of like a friend. Care about them like a friend. Talk to them like a friend. Don't talk to them like someone, like a salesperson trying to sell them something, even though that is what you are. Um, we went into our small intro, which is pretty basic for your first welcome email. You want to just have a short intro, um, hitting on the main points of the brand, just kind of introducing yourself. Doesn't have to be a lot, just a little bit, because in your next few welcome emails, really when you're going to talk about your brand in length, you're going to have like ideally a whole story from the founder talking to the new subscriber about their story, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, we took out this whole piece too. Um, Maybe leave in the delivery charges part, but it's just kind of a lot of writing that is not relevant and it takes up this whole space. Um, and that's the end. Oh, we have our call to action. Um, Made it nice and big. Usually you want a call to action about the fold, but in this one, or we have one here about the fold, but you always want one kind of at the bottom as well, in case they scroll all the way to the bottom. This one's not a very long email. Could leave this out. Personal preference, I suppose. But either way, made it really big, made it very obvious. Get a free Netgator here, specific to what they're getting. And that's the end of ours. Let's talk about why I took this stuff out here. They have a join our fans and customers Facebook group, which is not a bad thing to offer, but not in the first email. You just don't want to have too many things going on. This first email is literally just about giving the incentive, introducing yourself. When you add too many things in, like you can maybe just cut out this Trustpilot thing, stick it at the bottom. But when you have too many things going on, bestsellers, community, it's very easy for your subscriber to not take any action at all because, say they're scrolling, they read, free Netgator, but then they see that there's more, and then they're introduced to a whole nother call to action, join our fans, and then bestsellers, review sellers. Like, what do you want them to do? Choose one main goal. Like, do you want them to buy from you, or do you want them to join the Facebook group? Because if this is more important, you shouldn't have this in here as a distraction. Now, this has its time and place for other welcome emails down the line. When they haven't bought yet, and maybe you want to, kind of get them into your world, be more top of mind for them. Maybe they're just not ready to buy yet. It's a good place to do that. Same with your bestsellers. So that's all for this one. Chris at Odyssey Activewear. If you see this, let me know what you think. A simpler email is ultimately a better converting email. And that's pretty much the name of the game. If you're an ecom brand and you want help with your email designs and your copy, and you think, you want some guidance on where to go with your list to make more money, get more engagement from your subscribers, you can visit my website at greystonecopywriting.com. I'll have everything in the description below. or you can just comment on the video and try to help you out with whatever you need. Thanks for watching.